Welcome to week 8, Manomaya Kosha, the mental and emotional body. This week we are exploring the shadow. The shadow is Carl Jung's interpretation of how our past is affecting who we want to be and who we are today. It's important to look at if we want to come in alignment with our true self, if we want to have a spiritual awakening, if we want to reach higher frequencies and understand a deeper level of where we are and what this life is. When we do shadow work and we process it in a safe way, we are releasing the density that we hold within our physical body. Density within the chakra system. We're talking about fears, guilts, shames, griefs, lies, and delusion. So, this work is heavy, but it's important. And now is the time to look at it. They call it the shadow because we can barely see it behind us. Every time we turn, the shadow turns, and we can only see glimpses of it. And these glimpses that we see is when we get triggered, why we get triggered. And so this is the work, is to look at those triggers and to ask yourself, okay, what's coming up here? So in the next hour, let's move our body. And as we move our body, we are going to be bringing up these different aspects of self so that we can start to process the shadow. Movement is a really great way to allow these shadows to start to rise within us, come up into the consciousness. And when it comes up, it's important to release it. And we can release it through breath, through movement, through journaling, through crying, through anger. So what we're learning is how to move it through safely so that we can get to the other side and have it no longer affect who we are. And we can only see the beauty, and we can only move towards the light. So let's get started. Go ahead and take a nice comfortable seat. I'm sitting on a yoga block to lift my hips up off the mat. Sit up nice and tall, lean back a little bit, rest your shoulders down away from the ears, palms face down as we ground. Either close your eyes or look downward and start to study the breath. And just notice what's already coming up for you here. Just take note. Something might be already surfacing for you, and that's okay. The important thing is to not push it away, to allow it to surface. And then just place your left hand on your heart and right hand on your belly. And we'll just set the intention for today's practice. May we see our shadow. And may we bring it into the light. And may we trust that now is the time. And may you know that you are supported and that you are loved and you are not alone on this journey. Take a deep, full breath here. And exhale it out. Open the eyes, continuing the breath. Inhale, reach your arms up into the sky. Palms meet, exhale, hands slowly through center. 2 more just like that. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Hands go straight back up through center, twisting to the left. As we twist, hands come down and hold the twist. Tuning into the spine, tuning into the upper back, maybe turning your head a little bit more, tuning into the neck. Deep, full breath. Come out of the twist, inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, twist to the right. Same thing, tuning into the spine. Deep, full breath. Inhale, lift up, arms up into the sky. Coming back into center. This time, twist to the left and just see if you can see that shadow behind you. So what that means is just looking as far back behind you as you can. Deep, full breath. Inhale back into center. Exhale to the right. Look back at your shadow. Inhale back up. Exhale, hands slowly come down. Shrug your shoulders up towards your ears and roll them back a few times just like this. Other direction. Good. And we'll just tip that right ear to right shoulder. Breathing into the side of the left shoulder, left side of the neck. Head comes back into center, left ear to left shoulder. Same thing, deep full breath. Head back into center, drop the head back, open the front of the throat. And then chin into chest. As far as down as you can. Lift the head and now go in a nice circular movement. So left ear to left shoulder, chin into chest, right ear to right shoulder. Open the throat. Continue circles. Chin into chest, opposite direction. Head back into center. Now let's switch the interlace of our legs. We can stretch them out. We can give them a nice little rock or shake. Opposite leg on top. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, right hand down next to left hip. Find a side bend. Inhale, reach up. Left hand down, side bend. Back and forth here, side to side. Maybe going down a little bit further each time, creating a deeper stretch through the side body. Adding on a neck stretch here, extending right arm out to the side. Maybe your fingertips are pointing down towards the earth, hovering the arm, and left hand to the side of the head. Just putting a little bit of gentle pressure here, deepening the stretch through the side of the neck. You can reach your arms back behind you. You can reach your arm further behind you if you'd like, changing the angle changing the stretch. Good. Releasing here, going right to the other side. Exploring the angle. Drawing breath into the side of the neck. Release it here and come to hands and knees. As we take hands and knees, invite in a few cat-cows. Inhale, drop the belly. Look up. Exhale, curl inwards, chin to chest, round the back. Look over your left shoulder, hips to the right. Gaze down at your toes. Inhale back into center. Look over your right shoulder, hips to the left. Gaze down at your toes. So just like before, look back to see your shadow as far back as you can. Come into center, downward facing dog. Walk your hands out further away from you. Tuck your toes, press yourself back. Walk out your dog by bending one knee as you straighten the other. Allow your head to hang. Lift your right leg up into the sky. Hold it here. See if you can flex your foot, toes pointing downward. Bend through that right knee and open up. So I'm stacking right hip on top of left hip, opening up through the front of my right hip. You can create circles here if you'd like, or you can stay in stillness. If you want to choose circles, you can drop your knee down towards your left knee, open your leg out to the side, and back up. Land that right foot down, come down onto your knees, lift up off of your hands, interlace your fingers behind your back, straighten your arms, open the front of the chest. You can tip your head back. Chin into chest, forward fold here. You're welcome to land your head or just allow it to hover. On your next inhale, lift back up. Release your hands, downward facing dog. Good. Left leg up into the sky. Hold it here. Point your toes down. And you can see I'm pushing into my hands to bring my belly button closer to the tops of my thighs. I'm folding in just a little bit deeper as I press into my hand. Bend through that left knee and open up. Find stillness or create nice big circles, dropping knee down, rounding it around. You can go in one direction and then the other. Good. Come down onto your knees again. This time, keep your toes tucked and just see if you can align head above shoulders, shoulders above hips. hips above heels. Getting a deep stretch into the bottoms of the feet. Come back to hands and knees, downward dog. Okay, creating a little bit of core work within this space. I'm gonna lift that right leg up into the sky. And as we shift our body weight forward into plank, we're gonna hover the right knee up off the mat and then press into the hands to lift your leg back up into the sky. So 3 more just like that. And this time you're going to step that right foot all the way through. Come down onto your back knee. Lift up, inhale, low lunge. Cactus the arms, look up. Inhale, reach the arms up into the sky. Exhale, left hand meets right foot. Find your twist, open up towards the right. Just noticing what's coming up for you here. And then bringing your hand down, back into downward facing dog. Lift the left leg up into the sky. Same thing on this side. Shift your body weight forward, hover your knee, lift it up as high as you can, press it back out. 3 more. Good, this time step it all the way through, come down to your low lunge. Arms up. Sink down a little bit lower. Cactus the arms, tip the head back. Lift back up. Right hand down next to left foot, find your twist. So just notice here, when uncomfortable feelings come up, something that is triggering while you're doing yoga, notice if you want to run. Notice if you want to turn the video off, to do something else as a distraction. That tells you a lot. And if that's resonating with you right now, keep going. Keep moving. You're onto something. Move it through with movement. Don't stop. Step your foot back, downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths. Hop or step to the top of the yoga mat. Halfway lift, flat back, forward fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Hands slowly come up and then back slowly through in front of the heart. Sun salutations. Let's shine some light on our shadow self. So just using your breath to move whatever's coming up for you through. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale, slowly come back down. One more. Very good work. Side bends. Interlace your fingers. Bring your pointer fingers together. Inhale, reach your arms up into the sky. Bring your feet together. Lean to the right, push more into your left foot. Inhale back into center. Other side. Push more into your right foot. Back into center, cactus the arms, tip the head back. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Forward fold, plant your hands, step your feet back, plank pose. We're going to invite in low cobra. Shift the body weight forward, lower all the way down. Untuck your toes, low cobra, lift. Exhale, lower. Tuck the toes, press yourself back into plank, and then back into downward facing dog. Nice job. Coming into our high lunges, lift the right leg up into the sky. Pull knee in, plant the right foot down, front of the mat, inhale, reach up. I'm on the ball of the back foot, sinking down a little bit more, making sure that knee is above the ankle. Cactus the arms, look up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, heart forward, fingertips back. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, left hand down. Next to that right foot, find your twist. Plant the right hand down, step that right foot back, plank pose. Now you can do the low cobra again or upward facing dog. Upward facing dog, you just go down halfway, flip your feet as you press into your hands, hovering hips and legs off of the mat, creating a little bit of a back bend, and then pressing yourself back into downward facing dog. Now, if you're stuck on trying to figure out what your shadow is, one kind of fun thing to do is to look at your pet peeves. May seem minor, but the things that really bother you, that you're witnessing other people do, tells you a lot about an internal fight that you're having with yourself. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Good. Exhale, pull it through. High lunge. Inhale, reach. Cactus the arms. Inhale up. Heart forward, fingertips back. Reach up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right hand down next to left foot. Find your twist. Hand slowly comes down. Plank pose. Pull belly button up and in. Low cobra or upward facing dog. Downward dog. 3 breaths. Lift the right leg up. Pull it through center, drop it down. Warrior one pose. Drop the back foot 45-degree angle behind you. Using the width of the mat. Inhale, bend through that front knee, arms up. Warrior one. Inviting in warrior poses. Warriors are courageous. It's not the absence of fear, but the will and the strength to move forward anyway. Drop your hands, interlace your fingers behind your back. Pull the arms away from the back body. Stay here or forward fold. Humble warrior. Staying humble on this journey is important. Setting the ego aside so that you may go inward. See your faults. See your shadows. Inhale, lift back up. Warrior one, arms up into the sky. Pivot the back foot so that you're on a high lunge. Left hand down, find your twist. Right hand down, plank pose. You choose low cobra or upward facing dog. Downward dog. If you need a break, go ahead and take child's pose. Or keep pushing through. If it's just your mind, if it's your body, give it a rest. But if it's your mind, keep moving, keep going through it. It will soon surface, process, and release. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Step it through, warrior one, back foot 45-degree angle. Bend in through that front knee. Inhale, reach your arms up. Good, cactus the arms. Inhale, reach up. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Straighten the arms, open the chest. Stay here or forward fold. This journey takes full transparency. Communicating to the people closest to you. This is your task. Inviting in any reflection that they might have for you during this time. Bring yourself back up. Welcoming it without pushing it away. Staying humble. Release. Inhale. High lunge. Back foot lifts. Right hand down. Find your twist. Left hand down, step your foot back, plank pose, low cobra or upward facing dog. Downward dog, we'll take a break. Coming into our child's pose, knees wide, big toes to touch. Settle the hips and release. Notice if anything's coming up for you. Slowly lift back up. Downward facing dog. Lift the right leg up. Step it through. Come down, either low lunge or high lunge, whichever one you choose. Lift up out of the pose, hands at heart center, and find your twist. So heart comes forward, left elbow to the outside of the right knee, turning towards the right wall, stacking elbows and wrists on top of each other, seeing if you can lift up out of the pose a little bit so that not a lot of weight is in the elbow. Deep full breaths. Good. Lift back up out of the pose. Step forward. Rinse it out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Coming into our chair pose, just bend your knees, arms lift up next to your ears, palms facing each other. Sit down low. Hands at heart center, twist to the left, left elbow again to the outside of the right knee. Good. Lift back up. Exhale, forward fold. Step back, plank pose. Low cobra or upward facing dog. Downward dog. 3 breaths. Lift the left leg up into the sky. Step it through. Either come down onto your back knee or lift up into high lunge. Hands at heart center. Finding your twist, right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Lift back up. Step forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Sit down, chair pose. Hands at heart center, twist to the left. Back into center, find your chair. Exhale, forward fold. Step back, plank pose. Low cobra or upward facing dog. Downward dog. Lower down onto your knees. Keep your toes tucked, knees together, sit back. Hero's pose. Hero's pose. We are the hero of our own story, especially when we move through these difficulties, move through the shadows, to find the light. Honoring the people who also help us on our way. Good. As our knees stay together, we untuck the toes. Find your child's pose here. Forehead down, arms rest by your legs, palms face up. So the people who also trigger us and challenge us are also our guides, kind of forcing us to look at these things within us. So it's important to honor them too. And lift back up. And find your way on your back. Have a block handy. Place the block in between the knees. Keep the knees bent. Walk the feet underneath the knees, next to the hips. Squeeze the block. Lift your hips up off the mat. Focus on really squeezing the block here. One more full breath. And exhale, lower your hips. Then just keep the block in between your knees. Squeeze it tightly so that you can lift your feet and round your spine, holding onto your legs. Rounding through, maybe picking your head up. And exhale, lower your head. Lower your feet back down. Bridge pose again. Squeeze the block, lift the hips. You can interlace your fingers underneath your back if you'd like. If you choose this, you can just kind of pull those shoulders more underneath you, press into the sides of your hands, and lift your hips up a little bit higher. Squeeze the block. Release the hands, lower the hips down. Hug your knees into chest. One more bridge. Squeeze the block. Release the hands, lower the hips, stay here. Notice what's coming up for you. Hug the knees into chest. Place the block off to the side, full body stretch, big toes to touch, arms above the head. Interlace the fingers, flip your palms. Activate all the muscles in the front body. Hug right knee into chest. Hold it here, keep the foot flexed. Good. Hold the right knee with your right hand. Left hand reaches for the outside edge of that right foot. And then just see if you can create a little bit of rocking movement here in the hip joint. if this is enough for you, just stay here and rock. If you want a little bit more, now press the knee away from you, opening up a little bit more through the hip. And just pausing here for a few breaths. Good. Hold the knee again. Find a nice little rocking movement. Supine twist. You have a few options here. You can go through the regular supine twist by dropping the knee off to the left, or if you want to try something new, you can flip your hand so that you can straighten the leg and then bring it slowly down. Finding your twist here. Right palm facing the sky, turn your head to the right. Head back into center. Slowly bring your leg back into center. Hug it in towards your chest, maybe round up through forehead to knee. Rest the head back down and switch legs. Extend right leg, hug left knee into chest. Hold it here. Keep the left knee into the left hand. Right hand comes to the outside of the left foot, and you can just find a nice little rocking movement here. You can find stillness by pulling the leg in a little bit deeper, or just letting go of that knee and allowing it to drop down. Good. Grabbing a hold of the knee again, maybe find a little bit of rocking movement. Setting up for your supine twist of your choice. You can just drop the knee down off to the right side, or if you want to try straight leg again, you can hold on to the outside edge of the foot and allow the straight leg to fall down to the right. Left palm faces the sky. Turn your head to the left. Turn your head back into center. Bring your leg back into center. Hug it in tightly. Maybe lift your head, forehead to knee. And then slowly release down into your Shavasana pose. Good work today. You made it through. Palms face up, legs wide. And here we find rest, but staying present is key. Staying present to anything that's coming up for you now. This journey could feel lonely. But always know you have guidance all around you, both in the unseen world and the physical realm. I am always here for you. Reach out whenever you need. Now is the time to move through your fears, to make changes, to make better habits, to come into alignment with your higher self. And with this work, it's important to bring in compassion. Compassion for yourself and compassion for others who are also just trying to find their way, to see their shadows and to shine light upon them. As Ram Dass says, we are only just walking each other home. And start to lengthen the breath. Bring some movement back into the body by wiggling the fingers, wiggling the toes, rocking the head from side to side. Curl the knees back into your chest. And roll over onto one side. Stay there for a moment to allow your nervous system to settle. We moved a lot today. And then press yourself into a comfortable seat to end class today. Take a seated pose. And close your eyes and look inward. Just notice how you feel. It's important to journal anything that came up for you during this practice. So I encourage you to do that after class. Be kind to yourself today, drink lots of water, and just honor yourself. Stay in a positive state as much as you can. Have a beautiful day.